Hello everyone, Echo Canvas here, and welcome back into our new hardcore world. Today I would like to spice up this place a little bit. It's pretty boring, lot of natural stone going on, and I would also like to start our villager trading hall. Now, I mentioned in a previous episode that I wanted to do things a little bit differently and make like a villager trading hall with shops. So each villager job will have their own shop and see if that works. I don't think I bit off more than I can chew, but we'll give it a try. It doesn't seem that hard. And again, I'm not doing every villager job, but just the ones that I know that I'll use. So that's today's plan. Okay, so I finished the outside, the cobblestone with the moss, and I'm still gonna spice up the sides a little bit. I would do some sick crap for some scaffolding right now, but I don't have enough string. I've got plenty of bamboo, but the string we're missing out on. So I'll use cobblestone for now. Oh, I might not be able to make that jump. Oh. Yeah, so I just added a little cobblestone, mossy cobblestone around the whole build, and now I'm just kind of spicing the roof up a little bit. I want it to look more of like a, you know, not a rundown cottage, but, you know, it has its wear and tear. There's some greenery growing around it. Oops. And I'm just doing random blocks around. I say random, but then I overthink it. Eventually I want to put some moss up here too. I think, like maybe some mossy carpet or something. Look at our poor little horse down there. I gotta build a stable or a barn pretty soon. Our crops are sad. Our crops and our farm animals. I'm thinking of building a farm towards the back of this area, but I'm not sure yet. Alright, so I'm gonna start with some bone meal, and we are going to make this whole front area moss. I kind of like the overgrown look for this. So that's my plan. And then, you know, I thought we could make little pathways with some, well, dirt blocks for now, but I really like packed mud and like bricks. But for now, we'll work with what we've got. Thankfully, we have plenty of bone meal from our skeleton farm. So that's helpful. I don't know if I want all these trees around, though. We'll have to see how it looks. This rain is super loud. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad so far. This gravel's going to be a problem. But I want to keep it. So I like to make some concrete eventually. So we'll take some of this up and I'll meet you at the end. There. Thank goodness the rain stopped. So I'm just marking off, kind of clearing the grass where I kind of want the pathway to go. Eventually I want it to connect to the pathway towards the beach, or I call it the beach, but the shoreline. Have a little path coming out of here. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. That's too aggressive. It's covering the whole thing. I wouldn't mind a few trees in the front though. Just not... Yeah, like on the side. Like not smack dab in the middle. Yeah, see, I like that one on the right. Okay, so before we went any further, I need to clean out this little area of our starter base so I can put just a little composter in here. Okay, that is all done, and I think let's put the composter right here. I need some more bone meal. I need to get rid of some of this organic material, so now is as good a time as any to build a little composter. It's not going to be anything aggressive. It's the one I always build. Oops, I'm gonna need to pillar up here. Oops. Oh. Look away. Look away. Yeah, I don't want to have to keep running to the skeleton farm to get more bone meal. Eventually I want to make like a nether hub, but that's way far in the future. And let's use some spruce to cover up this gravel. Kinda ugly. There. That's not so bad. We're gonna have to put some more chests on the bottom there. But that'll do for now. Okay. So I like that tree. I don't know. Does this grass keep growing? I think it might. Like if I cut it, I don't want like super overgrown. I just want like a little overgrown. Okay. So I cut the trees down. This one is the one I want. A little bit further to the right. Yeah, I don't want it to block the entire area. That looks much better. I tried to put some leaves as kind of a decoration, but it wasn't working out. So I'm just gonna randomly bone meal a few of these trees. Yeah, okay. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, off to the side. It's not covering up our whole build. I don't want to hide it. It's cute. Yeah, and then maybe we can kind of put trees along the pathway. I think that's a good idea. I think that'll look good. But we'll finish up digging out this gravel first so we can continue our bone meal. Okay, so I filled it in with dirt for now. And we're going to continue bone mealing. I don't think I want the entire area here to be moss, but like kind of like a natural transition to either grass blocks or the stone. Hopefully we'll put a fishing hut somewhere near the shore. I can't decide if I want it, you know, closer to spawn or right over here to our right. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. I love your ideas and suggestions, and I'm actually learning a lot from the comments section, and I appreciate that. I've been playing Minecraft for a while, but I've only been playing Minecraft Java Edition since November-ish, so I need all the tips. Tips and tricks. I know they're not that much different, but there's some differences that I was unaware of. Yeah, okay, so this is where we got our little pathways, or where our pathways are going to be. These trees are too aggressive. Too aggressive. Too many. Our little crop farm is going to disappear here. Covered in moss. Alright, so we are pretty much all done with the moss, I think. I think I'm going to keep going, though. I say I'm done, but I might not be. Yeah, like, this looks weird. It's like not enough of a... I want like a subtle transition, not like a moss to stone immediately. But it definitely looks better out here. It's more of the vibe I was looking for. Yeah, so this is... Oops. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. do that every time. I'm gonna start the pathway. That's what I'm getting at. Just gonna kind of randomly all the way down. Again, I try to do this randomly, but then it looks too uniform. Eventually, when we have enough iron, I want to do like little lampposts or something to light the place up. Or we could use, I don't know, some glowstone or frog lights, but that's like, again, in the future. I should be using coarse dirt here so they'd stay this dirt texture. But this will do. Just to kind of lay out the area of where we want our path, and then we'll start here, which I think, yeah, I was afraid of this. That's where I want to put our storage system. So I'm hoping, yeah, it was just right there. We'll just fill this in with dirt. Oh, this is way too skinny. I'm gonna fatten you up a little. I don't know about you guys, but the new baby mod, the baby update, I guess is what you could call it, came out, and I have yet to check that out yet. It seems like a small update, but that's okay. Alright, I'm just gonna put these spruce slabs around. That way there's less of a transition and we're not having to hop around everywhere. I think spruce looks good for now. Yeah, we can put some like this. And then it's kind of like a rundown pathway. I wasn't going for this vibe, but it kind of looks like a Hansel and Gretel's. You're just giving me Hansel and Gretel vibes. Maybe a few more right here. Oops. Oh man. Yeah, I'll do a few more right there. Yeah, that looks good. It's looking a little less boring. And that was the vibe. Okay. Again, these need to go. I love you, but I also don't like you right now. But I think we need a few more though, like lining the pathways kind of randomly maybe. Yeah. That might be a little too close. Yeah, but we can cut the leaves out. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And one right here. Okay, we'll see. Sorry. I like it, but you can't really see the house. That's okay. We're gonna put a couple out back too. I found this one little dirt block and we can use it. There. Check it out, guys. What do you think? Looks better, right? Hi. Okay. So we spiced up the front a little bit. And now I want to show you the ideas for our little shops, which I've started too. So down here, I've decided this is going to be a little pond. So that's in the works as well. But I started our villager trading hall. I've kind of laid out the area. So they're kind of all going to kind of have this vibe to them. Some are going to be smaller, some are going to be larger, depending on what I need or how many villagers I need in that specific job, I guess. Like librarians, I'm going to want a good amount. But this is ugly. Sorry, side quest. But something like maybe a cartographer. I don't think I need, you know, a huge amount. So anyway, this is the larger one, and that one's going to be for the smithing tables. So I'm going to give you an example of each one of them. So this is the larger one. And I'm just kind of laying it out. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger than what I had laid out. I'll just do a little pathway. I don't want a straight pathway. I want it to be kind of curved. And be like, oh, stop at this shop and then stop at this shop. But this one in particular is going to be for the farmers. And the path is subject to change, but I just am doing a little outline. Okay, so get rid of this. Get rid of these. I outlined the whole thing and now I'm changing it. That's okay. That's not the right sign. What's this one? Yeah, farmer. We're going to do the farmers here. The shepherds will be somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 in the middle on the sides. And 9 on the front and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wood. There. Ooh, I like that sound. I figured we'd use bone blocks because we have 13,000 of them. Okay. You've got to go. Yeah, this will be for farmers. And the doorway will be right here. Now, not all of them are going to be white and brown. I think I'm going to do a couple mangrove ones. And then at the end, the villager, the librarians are going to have a larger one. It's going to be 2 stories. Because again, I use the librarians a lot. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2. It's going to be 5 high total. There. This is wrong. So 5 high, and then we're going to put the roof on in a minute. We're going to kind of outline the doorway a little bit. It's too plain. It's too white. It's such a puny little doorway. Do not take building advice from me. I am not much of a builder. I'm getting better, but it's not my forte, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, that looks a little bit more broken up than just stark white. And so for the top, we're going to use little campfires. I think it looks like a good awning. And let's go up and extinguish them. Yeah. Oh, that looks kind of plain still. I've got an idea. I think we should put something on the bottom. I want them all to be kind of similar, but not exactly the same. If you know what I mean. Like the same blueprint, but not exactly alike. That way I can kind of tell the difference between them all. Alright, let's do the roof. I'm using slabs. And come out here, and then we're going to go all the way across for kind of like a, what is it called, a gable? An overhang. And the same thing over here. And all the roofs are going to be the same because I hate roofs. I have like 2 different types of roofs I do, and that's it. So we're going to do stair. I'm going to mark off the middle real quick. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here's the middle, so that's where we need to switch. So 1 stair, inverted stair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay. 8, 9, and then we'll put a plank, like to signal the start for the other side. So same thing on this side. We might have to fix that one. I think it might have gone in wrong. We'll see when we're done. That's an easy fix, I think. And the same for the back side. Easy peasy. For everyone who hates roofs, this is an easy one. Well, isn't that a pain? All right, we're almost, yeah, there we go. And the same for over here. And then we'll fill it in. There, done. I'm gonna use these deep slate brick steps for the roof here. Oh, you know what I should probably do before we... I'll go a little bit further, but I think we should probably fill in the sides before we finish the roof. But I'm using planks for the middle and stone slabs to come to a peak. And we should put some, what do you call them, like lightning rods on the top, because in my last world I had my roof burn one day after I spent forever on it. Yeah, so let's just fill this in real quick. Oh, whoops, we should have probably done the other one first. Yep. Okay. I love the sound the bone blocks make. It sounds so good. I kind of like the bone blocks for white rather than the stripped pale oak or even quartz. Just quartz is just a pain. I mean, you can get a lot of it, but seeing as we have a not a spider farm, a skeleton farm, this would be the easiest way, I think, to use white. I did it again. So again, this is the larger of the two shop types that I'm doing. So they won't all be this large. There, see? I don't mind it. It's kind of plain up in the middle. I'm gonna add a little something something at the top. Not that that took up any room, a huge amount of room, but hey, it's something. Maybe we can put a window in someday. Once I figure out if there's going to be a second floor in some of these, I'll make windows or, you know, a little more decorative on the in and outside. Okay, so now we're going to do the small one. So there is 5 in the middle, or 5 blocks separating. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now this one I'm going to do mangrove. Stripped mangrove, I should say. Although regular mangrove looks kind of cool too. And this one is also going to be 5 high, just a little smaller. And we'll put a door in. Some I'm going to have a little front walkway and others I am not. Yeah, look at our little box. All right, cue the fireplaces. And we'll extinguish them. And this is going to be a little skinny entrance, I guess. Wasn't thinking that far ahead, but it doesn't look bad. God, that's tiny. I'm building a little patio. But I'm gonna put a few of the mossy ones in. Again, I don't want things to look too uniform. Alright, and for the roof, we're doing the same thing we did on the other side, just in oak and not so large. But same concept with the... Oops, look what I did. I forgot that. Oh. Ouch. So I'm liking hardcore so far. I mean, I'm gonna be pretty ticked off if I die and lose my whole world that I've worked so hard on. But I don't mind it so far. It doesn't feel very different yet, to be honest. I've also been very careful, so that could also be it. I'm playing the only difference is I'm playing a little bit more conservatively than I would have previously. What are you guys working on in your hardcore worlds? I'd like to know. I need some ideas. I've got plenty of ideas, but I need some inspiration. I've got a few projects milling around in my brain. But nothing crazy. Taking it slow. Like I've said in the past, I'm no speedrunner. No way. And we're doing the same thing for the roof. Eventually we're gonna have to get some villagers to put in these suckers, huh? That's gonna be a ripe pain in the rear. Alright, filling in the gap like we did before. We'll strip these. Probably after. Thankfully, there are villages very close, so we can snag some villagers from those, and I kind of want to get a couple here and then, you know, breed them here rather than breed them at another village and bring them over. The only thing I wasn't thinking of building this here is eventually we're going to build an iron farm, and I don't think it can be anywhere near this because that just isn't going to work out. They'll spawn iron golems eventually, and then that'll mess up the iron farm. So I think we're going to have to put like our manufacturing area on the other island. I don't know how many blocks it's got to be away, but I think it's got to be a good chunk. Okay, I've decided to spice this one up a little. Oh, pillagers! I am in no shape to deal with them. Oh my god, get away! Leave me alone. I'm just trying to make my house look pretty. Oh! Everywhere! They are such a nuisance. Get away from me. Okay. Jeez. I hate when they just show up out of nowhere. Okay, this one's... I like the smaller ones better because they look less... I don't know, plain. I don't really know what the word is. Ugly. See, with this size, I don't really think there's a big enough room on the upstairs part to make a window, but the other one there might be. Oh, shoot. Too far. There, look how cute. It is kind of still plain at the top, but it'll do. Alright, so those are the start. And the next time, I will show you them all. Yeah, so this is done now. The smaller ones and the larger ones. And at the end here, this is going to be the villager, the librarian one. That's going to be a little bit bigger. And a little bit different of a style because I want it there to be upstairs. I think. So again, the same general gist, but not. We're going to start with deep slate brick tiles. Is that what they're called? And we're gonna do like I think we're gonna do this twice. Oh, I hear a zombie. Don't even. This looks bad. I'm gonna fix this. Normally when I'm playing Minecraft, I watch other creators. I watch Hermitcraft and all kinds of different things, but you guys, when this comes out, probably later than March, but it's March Madness. College basketball. I'm a huge Duke fan. They're doing really well. They're still in the tournament right now. So it's impeding on my Hermitcraft watching. Okay, so we're gonna go 5 up, I think, still. There's already 1, 2. This will be 3. I think I might make this one a little taller. I haven't decided. Yeah. I'm trying to decide right now whether I like oak or spruce. And I think I like the oak better. So I'm gonna use it. So we're gonna go up 1. There. So that'll be 5 in all. There. A little box. A big box. I'm just gonna fiddle with this for a minute because it looks, I don't know, not right to me. There, that looks a little bit better. It looked too uniform. Can't stand that. I need this to be not this either. Good thoughts. But I want this to be the bricks too. Because the whole thing's gonna be oak. And spruce. Mostly oak. Alright, I had to go down and get some more. Oh, scary! I had to go down and get some more deep slate. Okay, and we're back. Magic of television. Alright, so the roof, again, is going to be very similar to the style we did over there. Except for we're going to do a little bit of the hybrid. We're going to do one piece of the hybrid, which is a plank with a stair on top of it. So we're going to start out, again, like I'm doing right now, very similar to the rest of them. Okay, so we're going to do stair. Hold on, where's the middle? I need to know where the middle is. It's right here, I think. Yep, right where those bricks are. So 1... 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna do 1 plank and a stair, and then I'm gonna continue with the stairs. So that'll kind of give it more of a shape to the roof. It was gonna be too tall for it to just be steps. So let's look at this real quick. Yeah, okay. That's what I was going for. We could have maybe done a second part of the hybrid, but eh. I've had to look up a lot of videos on how to do roofs. I think I've mentioned Grian before, but he's one of the hermits on Hermitcraft, and way back in like 2000 and, jeez, I don't, 12 maybe, 14. He did a video on different styles of roofs, and I'll tell you what, he wasn't the Grian I know, not that I know him, but he wasn't the Grian that, you know, he's definitely more confident and more exuberant now, you know, more of his personality shows in his videos, but this, I've learned so much about roofs. You should check it out. It's great. Oh, look at that, I made a mistake. But yeah, check out Grian's roof video. There, that doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks like a bell. Alright, we're going to fill it in with oak planks. Again, from now on, it's going to be pretty similar to the roofs that we were doing before. Another thing I've been doing is I've been rewatching Pixel Rift's Season 3 Survival Guide. I've learned a lot of things that I forgot. I mean, little teensy things like potion brewing and enchanting and different tricks for whatever. So that's another thing I think you guys should check out if you want. I'm learning a lot from him. Oh god, that's so plain. It's plain. It needs a window. But first, let's put the roof on and we'll deal with the window later. Yeah, so here we're going to need to do stairs and planks. But we'll start with the steps. We'll start with the steps. I'm also going to put moss on this roof because I think it's going to look nice. They might look like crap, but I don't think so. Hansel and Gretel vibes, guys. So our plans for the next episode, or the next couple of episodes, is I would really like to... Well, we gotta get the villagers in. So, first and foremost, getting the villagers inside, you know, rolling their trades, getting what we want out of those. Upgrading our gear with the emeralds that we obtained with said villagers. And then I want to work on our storage room. I'm toying with the idea of making it automated this time, but I'm not sold. I might again leave room for it to be automated in the future. But I don't know, but I'm so tired of living out of chest monsters. Drives me crazy. I don't have that many this time, but it's just a bunch of junk drawers. Can't stand it. I don't think the moss looks that bad. Let's do the other side. Alright, and our fireplaces. Or fire pits. Oh, crap. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you silk touch a fireplace. Oh, it's called a campfire, not a fireplace. I wonder if you silk touch it if it'll just stay intact. Never tried it before. Alright, let's extinguish these before everything catches on fire. Yeah, so we'll be finishing up here in a few minutes after we finish this house. And I want to make a quick window, maybe. But thanks for tuning in. I'm really enjoying it so far. Until I die. So far I haven't, knock on wood. God, it's creepy in there. I'm surprised no mobs have spawned. Alright, that's a half-tried window for now. Doesn't look that bad, but kind of bad. Alright guys, this is the finished product of our villager trading hall. I don't think it came out too bad. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. I'm appreciating all the support and the likes and subscribes. I'm having a great time and I hope you are too. So I appreciate everything and let me know what you want to see. I'm into everything. So I'm open to all ideas and I love suggestions and So leave them in the comments. And then until next time, again, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.